Supreme Week 15 was initially supposed to drop last Thursday, which I believe was June 4th was the date. A lot of people were speculating, since it got pushed back, it would drop this Thursday, which will be June 11th, I believe. But with the way things are stacking up, so far we haven't had anything about like collaboration news from Supreme, which I think we usually get on like Mondays, and then Dropsbyjay usually posts the drop list, or at least a partial drop list, by now, Tuesday. So we've not received any of that, so it's kind of stacking up like we might not see week 15 until next week, or maybe even later. And obviously clothes just really aren't that important right now. We have a lot more important things going on in the world. If you guys live under a rock, there's been the rioting and protesting going on following the George Floyd case, and along with that, you also have COVID, which I believe a lot of the Supreme stores were already shut down for. Some of them may have opened up just around the time of the rioting started. I know some Supreme stores did get looted, I want to say, but I doubt that really has any impact on the overall release, just because when we were in quarantine, they still had just the online only releases. So we could have seen it that way if that was the concern. And then also Supreme has made a large donation to the Black Lives Matter Foundation, and I think they split up the donation to two different charities. I forget which the other one was, but I want to say they donated $500,000, $500,000. So big donation, and kind of interesting they didn't drop a charity tee. We saw the COVID box logo tee, but maybe just back to back they didn't want to drop another tee, or they thought this one was more important. And without black culture, streetwear just really wouldn't be where it's at today. Same thing goes for hip hop, obviously. But I think Supreme owns a lot of their success to it. They're big supporters of like that New York rap. I think like Dipset and Diplomats or whatever were some of the like early backers for Supreme. They kind of like put on for it. And then Supreme also has things like Wu-Tang ties, so these are just like a lot more of the old heads. Much recently we had the Tupac collaboration, which I don't really think like stands out as much. I think that's like a little bit off-brand for Supreme, but we can throw that in there, I guess, just to kind of prove the roots point that they kind of use a lot of this like old rap or like black culture to build their brand. But nonetheless, I don't think we'll be seeing a drop this week. If we do, I'll post a comment and pin the comment. But yeah, once again, if you guys got extra money, especially if you have extra like stimulus cash money, I think a good way or a good place to donate is the protester bailout funds. This is like all the people who are out there protesting, trying to make a change. If they get locked up or arrested, some bullshit charge, these bailout funds, they select like people who they think are rightful, and they'll help bail them out. So I think that's a good cause, or a good place to donate, just because you see all these videos, especially on Twitter. Like, I see them everywhere, but we have all these videos of people just expressing their First Amendment and getting pepper sprayed and then like dragged away out of a crowd, and that's not right. So I think those are good places to donate, and there are also many more. If that's not your cup of tea, if you're against the protesting, which I know some people are, but that's a different argument. But if you're against that, there's plenty of other ways to donate and make a change. But that being said, I don't see there being a Supreme drop this week. I will update it if there is. If you guys are really into buying something, there's a Palace drop this week, but I don't think it's very hot. That's why I'm not covering it. And I kind of wanted to make this video to give you guys like a little PSA. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and try to stay positive.